Hello, everyone. I am the Aries. I'm coming to you today. Is it June yet? Is it June? Oh, it is. I don't know. The phone is dead. I guess it's June or the day before June. So today I'm just here to do the same thing I usually do, ramble a little bit, hopefully come across a good piece of advice to give you. Throw some cards as always. Did I mention ramble on? Because I really meant to say it. I'll just shuffle while I get my thoughts together. And no, I've not written anything down first. Although I probably should have. It would make these videos go a lot quicker. And it'd make a lot more sense, but too late now. So, why in the world do some of us just throw our lives away over nothing? And I'm speaking specifically of teenagers, young people who do dumb things, get themselves in all sorts of dumb trouble, and will have to pay for it with the rest of their lives. I'm speaking specifically of gangs and gang violence. And I was watching something on YouTube the other day, and there are these gang members. They got in a shootout, innocent bystander killed. You know, it's the same old story that happens. And you got some dopey kid throwing his life away, going to jail. I wonder, do these people not understand what the consequences of their actions are? Because I know teenagers, their brain thinking or whatever isn't what it should be, isn't as advanced as it will be one day. But yet and still, you got to understand that some things are just stupid in this life to do. And it is stupid, and it's just one of the stupidest things in the world to just throw your life away because you're angry at someone for nothing, and then going way overboard and maybe taking a life, maybe doing some other bullshit, and get yourself locked up. Now, to me, that's somebody who wants to be a slave, because what happens? They're going to go right in that prison system, and they're going to be a slave. Don't think that slavery didn't end it. It just changed form. There are people who make money off of people being in jail, putting people in jail. Think of it. How much of society is funded by crime? You've got your doctors, lawyers, judges, correction officers, people, a lot of prisons are privately owned, which just seems a foolish idea to me, but you got those people profiting off of it. So there are people in this world who want you to do bad, and when you do stupid things and get yourself caught up, you are making these people happy. You are making these people rich. You are making your family sad. You are making the lives of other people miserable. And one day, if you've got a brain in your head or heart, you will regret it. And you'll wish to hell that you never did whatever it was that you did. But of course, by then it would probably be too late. So I'm asking everyone to start thinking, truly thinking about consequences of actions. And these gangs they like to sit there and try to foster a family atmosphere, but who wants to be in a family that goes around preying upon other people, selling poison to other people, killing people, robbing people, stealing from everybody? And that's a family? That's a family unit? No. Now, I harp on the spiritual family all the time, saying it's not really a family, but a community. But even then, it's still a family, more of a family than these gangs offer, more of a family than most families offer. Because I don't have problems with, people might have problems with me, and maybe I might have problems with them if I knew what the hell was going on. But as it stands, I don't have problems with people. It's just not worth it. It's not worth the time invested, the time wasted to have hold grudges against people. I'd rather use that energy for something good. Speaking of gangs, what's up with China these days? The nation of China, the government of China, the CCP. I mean, talk about a bunch of thugs. And their act, I did a video about this the other day. I think it was on my Frost Winters channel. Frost Winters Tarot, Spirituality and Tarot. Check it out, everyone. I was doing a video on there, and I was like, the CCP is just corrupt. They're becoming the new imperialist. Just like the West pimped them back in the day, they're trying to pimp everyone else. Except for the fact that the sun is on Earth now. And the sun's not going to go for any of this bullshit. Because the sun has all kinds of cool powers and doesn't mind using them. Sun has his powers. You have your powers. And there's a devil to be fought. Devil who's in the world. Gotta think about it. Find an understanding. Find our gifts. Use it. Fight the devil. Take the world back, because the devil infects the whole world. Now, a lot of people are going to sit there and say, oh, the devil, who? Satan? Well, the devil, that's within us all. The devil is a force that's within, not without. People like to sit here and scapegoat the devil or whatever. Oh, the devil made me do it. No, you did it yourself. You allowed yourself to embrace those devil energies that you felt to make you do whatever it was that you did. And that's how the devil operates. It's an energy. It's an energy within all of us. I'm sorry to say, but it is. But that does not mean that you can't fight it. That does not mean that you can't beat it. Of course, the devil takes the form in many different ways. Some people always violent actions. Then some people, it's just more of addictions. And, you start getting addictions like that. Could be pretty much anything. So moderation in everything you do. But getting back to the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, they're trying to bully Taiwan, the nation of Taiwan. Now, for those who didn't know, back in, I don't know, was it World War II? I think it was. Chiang Kai-shek had China got the hell on because Mao was in the world, I believe, beginning of the communist revolution over there. And so, he left. Now, yes, I guess he would feel kind of like Five of Pentacles. So he leaves, starts up Taiwan and everything. Time goes on. China has become a little bit, China's become the China it is today. Communistic, imperialistic. They consider Taiwan a province. I consider Taiwan, the people of Taiwan consider themselves a nation. The divine see Taiwan as a nation. The sun shines on Taiwan. And he will not let Taiwan fall. And if China wants to try to break Taiwan, China will break itself in the process. We have the Ace of Coins and the Six of Wands. I'll let you people decipher these cards for yourselves. I could do it, of course, but no, I don't really want to. It distracts from what I'm doing. And yes, I have a point in what I'm doing. I just got to think of it. And the thing China needs to ask itself, what do you have to offer the people of Taiwan? Bad leadership? Oppression? We see what they're doing to the Uyghurs. For those of you who don't know, that's the Muslim group that China is, for whatever reason, re-educating, otherwise killing and sterilizing these people because they don't fit in or whatever. Now, to me, this sounds kind of like the Nazis of Germany. And why in the world China wants to sit there and take their example is beyond me. It's kind of like, they kind of remind me of the mafia combined with the Nazis because they're shady business people. The government is. They steal secrets from other nations, industrial spying. China is, for whatever reason, complicit in a lot of it. And the world knows, the rest of the nations know, but no one ever brings sanctions against China. Why? Because China, they've got money. They produce all the crap you find in the Dollar Tree. So the almighty dollar gets in the way of justice yet again. Well, you know what? I don't profit from China, and while I might have to go to the Dollar Tree, I don't care where the product is from. So I'm not afraid to sit here and call out China, the Chinese government. And I want to stress the fact that I'm speaking specifically of the government and not the people. And all this Asian hate that's going on in America, it needs to stop as well. And if you're a black man and you're hating on Asian people, you are a fool because you're going around treating other people like other people treat you. Oh, look, it's the sun. Yeah, so black man, stop trying to be like all the people who treat you bad by treating other people bad. Which is like trickle down hate. Oh, this group hates me. So this other group, he's going to hate on this other group. And the other group, they're going to hate on some other group. No, that's not what we want. That's not what the universe wants. That's not what the sun wants. That's not what source, God, however you want to call it. That's not how it works. We don't like trickle down hatred. We want everybody to, if they can't get along, play all nice and kindly. We don't want them killing each other either. So, I know there's a happy medium in between. And hatred is such a useless emotion. Anger, you can do things with anger, although you have to be careful with that energy. But hatred, nothing good comes from hatred. Nothing good. Well, and then some people might think, well, I hate sin. I hate bad things. Well, it's enough just to know that something's not right and to try to fix things. I try not to hate anyone. I might hate things that people, I can find some things hateful. I can see that some people are hating others, but I try not to hate people. I might not like them. I might can't stand them. And I might not care if they were sent to the gas chamber or not. But I'm not going to do it out of hatred. It's just too much of a bad energy. And you cannot do anything with it. You can't. Let's see. Where was I at? Let me think while I'm drinking some water. Nope. Still don't know what I'm talking about. So, back to Taiwan. We've got to put our thoughts and prayers into Taiwan because many of the spiritual family, the spiritual community, they reside in Taiwan. And how do I know this? Because I go to all kinds of chats worldwide. I can't speak a bit of the language at all, but I sit there and go in there because I know that these people are my family. Yes, they're across the world somewhere. No, I can't understand the word they're saying. But I've got eyes, and I understand energy, so I can try to kind of get a picture of it. How many of you people do that? Because we should all do that. I don't mind going to a whole bunch of chats because, one, I'm trying to build bridges with everyone. And two, you never know where you might come across some useful information. I've been on twin flame chats, and you all know I do not like twin flame. I don't care too much for it, but I'll go in their chats. I've got a great friend who does a twin flame channel. You never know what kind of information you get, useful information. So don't just hold yourself to like just one tarot reader. And even if you just don't And even if you don't mesh with someone, just hang out for a bit and you might find something useful. Or, and just do this a couple times a week, just different chats. Get to know people, you know? Got cards falling out here. The King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Two of Wands. So yeah, you never know where you might find some useful information. So go out, check out the rest of the spiritual family. And I'm going back to calling it the family again, which sometimes I wonder if I am the only one who sits there and says this, who sits there and believes this. Because, I don't know, I've reached out to people on all sorts of projects, good projects. When I was trying to manifest rain in Australia. When I was trying to do something for the fires in California. When I was trying to do something about COVID. I went out of the way, made a mess of people's YouTube comments trying to get something started. But whatever. Some people just kept wanting to talk about, oh, what about that twin flame? Oh, what about that divine messenger? What the hell is he doing? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. So, and I'm not going to sit there and crap on anyone for whatever they're talking about, because I assume we're all talking about something for a reason. Although, I will say this, that at the end of the day, we're going to find out who the real light workers are and who's just a bunch of talkers. Who just claims a title without trying to do anything important. So, getting back to Taiwan again. Yes, I'm getting back to there again. So, I want to stand up for them. I want to sit there and say that I support them. So, I'll probably be going to the comments pages again, running my mouth. But also, I want to do something else. I don't know. Maybe do a t-shirt or something other. Some posters like, maybe a magic t-shirt. Put magic in a t-shirt. Attach the magic to an intangible object. I think I actually might do that. Well, within my abilities. And that's why I do have these abilities, because I'm thinking worldwide. I'm thinking intergalactic and multidimensional. I'm not sitting here just trying to make $1 off of giving someone a love reading they're more than likely not even going to pay attention to. Now, we all have to do what we have to do. But let's not give ourselves grandiose titles like light workers if we're not going to sit there and try to live up to that title. I'm just saying. So I'm hoping that everyone will support me in trying to stand up for Taiwan. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, that's easy. I'll use my gifts, my link with the divine. That's particular and unique and one of a kind. Also, I'll use my abilities at bringing raw spiritual power from the ethers, which is more or less how they define my abilities. Or, as I like to call it, magic. And I am particularly adept at weather magic, so we'll see how it goes. My higher self is going to be on that one, so, But I'll tell you what, though. If China sits there and thinks that the divine are going to sit here and allow one part of the world to face their karma for the past, while letting another part of the world go on an imperialistic rampage, no. That's not going to happen. It's not. China, you have two options. Be a good leader, and you'll gain influence in the world. But if you try to be like the Nazis, if you try to be an imperialist power, then I'm telling you now that it will all come crashing down for you. Your belt and buckle will crumble. Your allies will desert you or straight up betray you. And your debtors won't pay you. So, China, the question is, how much do you want to be a bully? Because you should understand what it's like to be a nation that's being bullied, because you were bullied before. The British Empire straight up pimped you guys in the opium wars and gunboat diplomacy. We know how it is. We know what you went through. And we also know what we're not going to allow you to do. You can't do to others like they did to you. The thing with an eye for an eye is that eventually everyone ends up blind. And the best revenge is always living a good life. So China, you will learn this lesson, or you won't. And you will be peaceful, or you won't. You know, and I can't say what's going to happen, but I know one thing. The divine will not let you sit here and be a new imperialistic country, because we're trying to fix imperialism. I'm reminded of a dream that I had the other day. One of those dreams that's not really a dream. So anyway, I was in my room, and then all of a sudden I became aware of someone spying on me. So I go to the next room over, and there's some Chinese guy with like some kind of headphone and microphones over there and everything. So I grab him up and I push him against the wall, right? And then I'm like yelling, roughing him up. I'm like, Bojang, Bojang. Now, this is the word this is coming out of my mouth. So I will actually wake up and say the word Bojang. So a couple days later, now I'm thinking like, well, maybe that's a case of remote viewing, you know, because we all know that governments know what kind of things go on. I don't know to what extent, but there have to be people in power who understand this world, who understand spirituality, who understand the powers of spirituality. So a few days later, I look at the term Bojang, and what I see, I think it was like, what was it? Attendant? No, not attendant. Advisor, something like that in Chinese. So I'm like, well, I don't believe in coincidences, and I know remote viewing is going on, and I know I'm talking about China these days. So you know, who knows what's going on in the back scenes, but it's not going to get me down though, because I got things to do. There's justice to give out, and I don't mind justice. Neither does the universe, apparently. We will not allow imperialism, China. And again, I make a clear distinction between the Chinese government, the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, and the people of China. Which is not to say that the people of China don't have their own things to work on, like other people in other nations have to work on. But as far as governments go, the CCP are kind of like bottom of the barrel right now, along with the Russian government, and of course, the North Korean government. There's another nation that's going to pay karma. No, the Kim family is going to pay karma, because one, they go around thinking they're a divine dynasty, treating people like they treat people, their own people, and they have the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to sit here and think they're a divine family. No, and they will find that out one day. Of course, we're giving everyone a chance to fix things up, mend whatever they've broken. But at the end of the day, justice is going to be served. Might be a burden, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. trying to find my happiness, trying to find my tribe, trying to do good things in this world. And cutting out a whole lot of bullshit that gets in the way of these things. Can I get one cool card to go out on? Let's look for the Oracle deck. This is the Archangel Power card deck. So yes, stay tuned, everyone. Hopefully I will be doing something pretty cool. Oh look, the Wheel of Fortune split deck, along with Forever Ariel. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. Extremes in how you save or spend money. Okay. Now, you know what? They say important things, but cool things, I don't really know. Can I get one cool card, universe? No. Three of Michael. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. Knight of Ariel. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone. Wait a minute. Did they just say detailed plan? I'm out. I quit. No, I don't. I'm just kidding. And also add the Five of Michael. The situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. That's nice advice, but I said something cool, universe. And the Five of Swords is not really cool. And the King of Cups, a little bit more cool, but can I get something else? Something to go out on. Yeah, I'm just going to split the deck here. Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of the Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Something to work forward to, blah, 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 blah. The end. Goodbye, everyone. I am the Aries. Till the next time, stand with Taiwan's, because the sun shines upon Taiwan. Stop throwing your lives away over bullshit and think twice about the ramifications of your actions. Wait, was it ramification? Yeah, what I just said. Till next time, everyone, I am the Aries.